don't really have any solid plans for today's video. I have a little bit of a to-do list, but mostly I'm just feeling inspired to play, and there are a ton of things I want to get around to. So I'll put my little to-do list up on the screen, but who knows if we'll even stay on track with it. I have been hoarding an obscene number of unassessed fossils for no good reason, so let's get those assessed and sold and see how much money we can make off of those. As you can see, I have also been hoarding ungrown gyroids, or like gyroid fragments, and I really need to get those planted, and since it's raining today, I won't have to water any of them, so we're gonna save all those up for a rainy day, feel me? Before we plant all those gyroids though, I want to... Julian, no! What are you thinking about? Let's see what he's thinking about first. But after that, I want to sell all the fossils and then plant all the gyroids. Joyroids? Oh man, get a load of this. Coco just said my catchphrase is so last week. I mean, seriously, nay, it's the hippest and freshest, don't you think? So this is really interesting, it's totally good, by the way, Julian. It's really interesting because nay was actually Roscoe's initial catchphrase, and it has caught on and spread like wildfire to the rest of my villagers, it's just so bizarre and funny. It took me a while to notice too. And somehow I ended up with 3 horse villagers. I'm not a huge horse girl or anything like that. I just really like those villagers and ended up with 3, and all 3 of them say neigh. So I have 3 horses running around neighing all the time, and it's just really funny. All right, let's see how much money we can make off of all of these fossils that I've just been randomly hoarding. Ooh, okay. Almost 50k. I'll take it. Almost enough to pay back my student loan debt. That hurt to say out loud. I suppose it's time to pick a random place on my island to bury all of these gyroids, and this seems like as good a place as any, so let's get to burying these poor guys. They have been in my storage ungrown for a really long time. I feel a little bad about it. But hey, we saved them for a rainy day, and now we do not have to water them ourselves, and you know, that's 10 out of 10 for me. If you hear any weird noises in the background of this video, it is 1000% my cat. She is being so goofy right now. I've been trying to get into crocheting. I just don't think I have the patience for it. I don't know. Or maybe I just don't have the fine motor skills. Who knows? But we got a bunch of yarn laying around, and my cat, every time she finds it, she's such a cat. She's like, oh, yarn, gotta play with it. She has her own like yarn balls that are kind of wrapped up safely so she doesn't get tangled up in it and get hurt or anything. And I always keep an eye on her when she's playing with those anyway. But this new yarn, every time she can find it, if I move it up to a different area to get it out of the way, if I just set it down somewhere, she's like, oh, I'm on it. So I'm gonna have to be careful about making sure that's put away out of her reach. We always joke that Starry is such a garbage cat because she never likes to play with real toys. She much prefers to play with things like scraps of yarn or, oh, bottle caps. Bottle caps are her absolute favorite toy. She will bat them around for hours. I'll be trying to sleep, and in the middle of the night I'll just hear like a bottle cap skittering across the ground. There we go. That's all my gyroids planted in a nice little gyroid field. This looks really ominous to me for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it looks a little ominous. Something else that I rarely ever do is look for my money spot anymore, which I really should because it's just kind of a waste to not do. So let's go ahead and get that done. Look at me being so productive, taking care of a bunch of stuff I never take care of. I just have 8 bells left over that can't fit in my pocket. Okay, let's go put these in the ABD. I really don't have that much money in my ABD because every time one of my friends starts playing, I just drop them off a bunch of money to pay for their house and stuff, and I just haven't been grinding out money. So maybe I'll grind some bells, you know? Got some of that money out of our pockets. My pockets were getting so heavy, so full of bells. I also never clean this out, so let's go ahead and sell everything that's in here or throw away whatever is trash. I actually think you need to keep this decently empty if you want things to spawn in there, like cardboard boxes and such. I'm not usually one to get allergies, but this year, I don't know if I've just had a lot of colds or if I suddenly have started getting allergies. You know what? I don't know what it is. But I have had so much drainage and such a stuffy nose. Sorry, this is way TMI. But I just feel like I sound so congested and stuffy all the time. Every time I hear myself back on recording, Or you know what? Maybe that's just how I sound. Regardless, lately I have had some very sweet comments from people telling me that my voice is very calming and soothing to listen to, and that means so much to me because growing up I was always told I had a very irritating voice. I even had a teacher who told me that my voice was like nails on a chalkboard and he could not stand me. So having a few people tell me that they really enjoy the sound of my voice, and I think, you know, they think it's really calming, that really just like soothed my soul a little bit, if you will. So hopefully I can get over these allergies or colds or whatever I have been suffering through and make some really good sounding videos for you guys coming up. I really am still learning the whole YouTube microphone OBS game. It is really hard. There are a lot of things to balance in the settings and things like that. Something else I want to do today is make sure I talk to every single one of my villagers because I feel like I ignore them really all the time and I feel really bad about it. So usually I just talk to Roscoe. That's so terrible. Side note about Roscoe, I wrote a little letter to Nintendo, just like a little fan letter, and then also thanking them for putting out such a good game and the update and all that fun stuff. But mostly I was like, this is my plea to never delete Roscoe and to keep him in the game forever. You know, just putting in my 2 cents just in case. And I always see people like, oh, I wrote Nintendo a letter and here's, you know, the letter they sent me back. They did not write me back. They did not appreciate me asking for them to keep Roscoe, and that makes me worried that they are getting rid of Roscoe. They're probably actually not, but I was like, dang, okay, no letter back from me, which is fine. I'm sure Nintendo gets like 3 million fan letters a day or more. They probably can't keep up with that business. I'm also looking for my crafting villager. Who is crafting? Julian, why aren't you crafting? Man, I love hanging out in Julian's house. The vibes in here, immaculate. Imagine if this was your bedroom or like a spa room in your house or something. I have to keep like blowing my nose and clearing my throat and stuff. And I know that when I watch this back to edit it, I'm going to be like, ugh, Jill, you're disgusting. Man, I love my little neighborhood so much. It just turned out so cute and compact. And it just made the rest of my island so free to be so open. Okay, one of you two needs to be crafting. Who are we betting that it is? Everyone? Place your bets. Place your bets. If you bet it on Coco, you're not right. All right, it is always the last villager house that I go into, I swear. Oh, he's cooking. I think I have every single cooking recipe if I am not mistaken, which is unfortunate. I should look that up and make myself like a little checklist of any that I'm missing. Oh, I think I have this. Pooh. I love this little hat on Hippo. So cute. I think he said I already have it, but I wasn't listening. Okay, I already have this. Pooh. Oh well. But I think I've chatted with all my villagers now, so that's nice. And since it's raining, the flowers that I want to get watered are getting watered, and the flowers that I don't want to get watered are also getting watered. Which is fine. I need to do another flower cleanup on my island, but I will not make you watch that again. It is my fault for not putting down enough custom designs to keep them from getting out of control, so whoops, that's just how the cookie crumbles. I'm having such an internal struggle about should I leave my bunny park up all year round? Because I am just a huge Bunny Day fan, a huge Easter fan in real life. Bunnies, eggs, the whole nine. It's my vibe. So I kind of think I want to leave it up, at least so I can save my dream address with it up and then, you know, move on from there if I want to. Something else I always skip out on doing is beach combing and then selling the shells. Don't mind me just running through my sandy flowers. Oops. But yeah, I wanna pick up my beaches more often and find my bottle on the beach more often and stuff. I heard someone the other day describe Animal Crossing as just like chores that are fun. Oh my gosh, we didn't talk to Teddy. Oh, I feel so bad. Earlier I was like, I think we've talked to all my villagers now. And then here's poor Teddy wandering around. He has a frog umbrella. So cute. Or did I give that to him? I feel like I would have given him the bear umbrella because I'm just predictable, but you know what? This is cute. That's what he's gonna keep. I only very recently found out that you could swap out the tools and umbrellas and stuff that your villagers use by just gifting them tools and umbrellas. And now I need to like make a little list of all the tools I want to give all my villagers to swap them out. Oh, I think some of these were decor. Oops. Good enough. I need to revamp my mermaid beach anyway. Oh no, another gyroid to plant. Hurry, we've got to get him to the gyroid hospital. He's fragmented. Ooh, this is a big looking fish and it's raining. So let me get this puppy. Actually, let me throw on my headphones really quickly because otherwise I will not be able to catch this. Oh, I missed. I won't be able to catch this anyway. Take the bait. Oh my, he took it right away. Oh, not a coelacanth like I was hoping for. I don't know what time of day they're available, but I know they're available in the rain. I really appreciate the simplicity of the fishing mechanic in Animal Crossing. I've recently gotten into playing Palia. I don't really know how you say it. I think I've probably just been saying Palia because I also was into playing Pal World for a while. But I've gotten into playing that recently and the fishing mechanic is like a little off-putting to me. It's not super hard, but it's a little buggy and I don't know, it's just not terribly relaxing. I want the fishing to be a little bit mindless, a little bit more chill and relaxing, you know? Other than the little bit of bugginess that I am experiencing in Palia, I really like it though. I like the visuals. I like a lot of the characters. I'm definitely going to marry Hidori. He like stole my heart instantaneously, but Gel is a very close second for me. I feel a little guilty about not marrying him because he does talk about his like terrible solitude all the time. And I'm like, ugh, but Hidori. Oh, I think I just sold that gyroid fragment that we picked up. Oh no. R.I.P. Hopefully someone buries him someday. Man, I dress my Animal Crossing villager just exactly how I dress in my real life. Just like a black t-shirt or like a black band t-shirt. Some crappy denim shorts that I've been wearing for like 10 years. And then chunky little sandals. And then a very utilitarian bag. Very, you know, more function than anything else when it comes to my bags. All right, I wanted to do something in my house, but I forgot what it was. Oh my goodness, I looked down at my phone for a second and I didn't even see the message that... I didn't even see the message that she wanted to come in. So I just looked up and I was like, why are you in my house? Oh, Meringue is so cute. And she brings me snacks. She's trying to keep me healthy, trying to keep the doctor away. I really love that when they visit, they'll sit on the couch with you and you can just do very like domestic little things, just chilling together. All right, I'm back. I just had a little throat clearing / coughing session and I like went and like chugged a bunch of water and brushed my teeth and just did everything I could to try to save it, try to fix it. And I don't know, man, I'm feeling a lot better now, but it was rough there for a minute. Speaking of it being rough there for a minute, yesterday I nearly died. So what happened was I was eating like a peanut butter oat chocolate protein ball. You know those balls that you make that are like no bake power snacks. I made one of those and I used like really dry peanut butter, and when I was eating it, a single oat that was coated in the really dry peanut butter was like, I'm gonna take a wrong turn. I'm gonna head down the wrong tube. I'm on my way, pal. And when I tell you, I coughed and my eyes were crying and I could just not right myself. I had a drink right there. I had a bottle of black cherry Propel, which is like my second favorite, if not my favorite beverage of all time. Probably my favorite beverage of all time, now that I'm saying this out loud. Regardless, I was like chugging, I was trying to clear it, oh my gosh, I was trying to hack it up. Anything I could do to just get back to like being able to breathe and live normally. I thought I was gonna have to like run over to my neighbor's house and be like, help me, which I do not know my neighbors. So that would have been incredibly embarrassing for me to have to do. So thankfully I was able to right myself, but like, whew, I really thought I was done for. I was like, I am not making it. This is the end for me. In case you're wondering what we're doing here on Harv's Island, I have been hunting for, I think I'm missing like 4 pieces of art, like very few. And I have just been trying to do the little hack where you buy art from him and then he puts out more art the next day and you just like keep cycling through more art from him on Harv's Island. So far it has not been helpful in the slightest, but you know, you gotta try. I also just feel like I neglect a lot of Harv's Island. I come and I check for bags and I check for wallpaper and then I'm like, okay, I'm bored. Buy Harv's. So, you know, need to do like more stuff at Harv's. I probably should have gotten my fortune told by Katrina right first thing when I got on, but oops, forgot to do that, which honestly is fine. I forget it all the time and I don't think it affects my gameplay a ton. I think it's a really fun mechanic. I just don't feel the effects super hard when I'm already so far into the game and money isn't really a big problem and friendship isn't really something I'm trying to grind up towards and, you know, just stuff like that. Ooh, let's do a little Reds raffle. I haven't purchased any of these in a long time. I really love the pocketbooks and I feel like I can never get them. Give me a pocketbook. Give it to me. Oh, a soft serve. I feel like I have so many ice creams in my storage. Ooh, my storage is a little hoardery. Yeah, let's go for one more. Give us something good. Number 13 again, sir. How rude. Man, this is like gambling. This is straight up Animal Crossing gambling. And so is the turnip exchange. There's so much gambling in Animal Crossing. Orange mint cone. Oh, that sounds disgusting. I despise mint. There is only one mint thing in this world that I enjoy, and it's one very specific type of mint gum, and it's like a sweet mint, and I like, that is it. Every other type of mint, get out of here. When I brush my teeth, I'm like, but of course I use mint because I want nice breath, but a little part of my soul dies like 3 times a day when I do it. All right, Red, you are not giving me what I want. I'm out of here, pal. Stupid Red skimming me out of all my bells and not giving me what I want. That weasel. Time for takeoff! Something else that is on my to-do list today is to check who all is at Happy Home Paradise, because there are a few villagers that I really want to build homes for, but I do not have their amiibo cards. And I want to get my bottle on the beach too, just in case. It was something new for me the other day and I nearly fell over. 10 out of 10. Murphy is so underrated. This is terrible to say. I really thought about replacing Stitches with Murphy for a good long while, and I was pretty convinced to do it, but I ended up talking myself out of it because I just love Stitches so much. Ooh, it's a new DIY. Yes. But yeah, there for a while I was thinking about getting rid of Stitches and having Murphy. I really think that Nintendo needs to let us have more villager spots. I would love to have 15 villagers. I can definitely think of 5 more villagers that I really want. Yep, unfortunately ham-free. I do already know this recipe. Also, don't judge my restaurant. I just randomly threw this together. And yeah, I was just like, yeah, throw some stuff in here, make it look kind of decent, and then get that done. Well, there were no villagers here that I really wanted to grab for homes, so back home we go. Let me go empty out my pockets, and then I think we should take a Cap and Island tour. I have taken like 5 tours max since the Cap and Island tours got added to the game. So yeah, let's take one of those. It'll be fun. No, do not. I just hiccuped. I better not be getting the hiccups right now. Give me that tour. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let me Venmo you really quickly. There we go. Ooh, a little farm island. Look at this. Yes, don't mind if I do. I'll just collect some fun little resources, you know, nothing crazy. Just have a good little time destroying an island. Besides my own. Every time I see Cap'n, all I can think of is, this is so stupid, all I can think of is Ninja Turtles, because the very first time that I was exposed to the concept of like a Kappa was in Ninja Turtles, in the third live action film from I believe it was from 90 something, 97? I can't remember when that one came out, but it's the one where they go back in time and they end up in Japan, and the samurai, no, it's not, he's not, is he a samurai? I don't know. The prince, yeah, he's a prince. The prince, he sees one of the Ninja Turtles for the first time and he's like, ah, Kappa, and Michelangelo is like, Kappa? Like cappuccino? Nah, makes me hyper. And that is like my very first, like, little tiny Jill, that was my very first time ever hearing the word Kappa, and it has stuck with me, and that is just like forever the first thing that I think of. So thanks for that, Ninja Turtles. And since then I have learned a little bit more about what it means, but even all the new information, just, it can't hold a candle to that first time I was exposed to it as a child. The live action Ninja Turtle movies, just so good. I can remember the first time I really got my hands on those and watched those as a kid, and they hit me. And they were like, yeah, this is good. Because I've always been a huge Ninja Turtle fan. I always watched the 80s cartoon when I was a kid, and it was just my favorite thing ever. I could watch hours and hours and hours of it when I was younger. There were a few things that I could just watch over and over and over again when I was little, and the old Ninja Turtles was absolutely one of them. I haven't really delved into the newer stuff much. I think I kind of stopped getting into the newer stuff around like the 2012 series, I think. I don't know, but after a certain point I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go back and, you know, keep rewatching the older stuff. Not that I ever stopped. And I just never like moved past a certain point. So who knows? Maybe someday I will delve into the newer Ninja Turtles. Take me home, Cap'n. What a cute little boat he has. Well, that was a nice little Cap'n tour, and I gathered up a few little things just for fun. Man, I am still so in love with this little bakery. Oh, it's just so cute. I also very recently, finally got the like pear jam recipe. Thank goodness. My native fruit is pears, and I have been wanting the pear recipes for so long, and I just couldn't get that one. Oops, I meant to go to Abel's. Sorry guys. Oh, awkward. I hardly ever go to Abel's. Let's see what they have for sale. Yeah, let me in that fitting room, girl. Oh dude, I hate fitting rooms that are just a curtain like that. It makes me so anxious. I can't stand it. I didn't know these came in other colors. I had no idea. I'm always shocked by how tiny these hats are, because I expect them to fit like these hats, and then I put one on and I'm like, oh. And it just shocks me every single time. I don't super want anything in here, but I feel bad about coming in and not buying anything and leaving, so we'll buy this hat. Every once in a while, I just love to take out the handheld camera and look around the shops and look at all the little details and stuff. Like, look how cute and detailed this is. Look at the little thread bobbin moving and rotating. Like, oh, so cute. All the thread on the wall over here. Really love that. I just love to appreciate all the little details, because someone took the time to make all of these little details. And, you know, it's just nice. Like, the fact that everything is actually plugged in. Such a great little detail. These granny squares, or like quilted squares that you can barely see on the wall over here. Someone took the time to make that. Every little like scuff on the wall, and it just so cute. Just a little appreciation for the tiny details in this game. I think I accidentally took a picture. Yeah, I did. I also want to sit down and pull out my Nook phone and just go through and order a little bit of furniture. I hardly ever order my 5 items. And then when I go to do builds, I'm like, oh, I can only order 5 items at a time. This stinks. So let me be ahead of the game and order a few things. I'm eventually wanting to build a little farm and build a little like floral stand and just like a few other like micro shops. My villagers deserve to have all the little shops and variety that they want. I just feel like my villagers deserve more little shops on the island. You know, there's days where I don't get on and I don't play, and I don't want them to feel bored. I want them to feel like they have access to everything they want. Gotta make a good life for my villagers, you know, working hard. I'm also ordering a few of these bins because I want to make a little recycling area. My style definitely leans more towards like normcore, garden core, just, you know, simple stuff like that. So I like to include very realistic little builds. Like they would have a little recycling area. They would have a little community garden, you know, stuff like that. And honestly, when you just think about things that you use every day in your, you know, your daily life, like I often go to the recycling area or stuff like that. The builds just like make themselves at that point, you know? I take a lot of inspiration from the area that I live in or the area that I grew up in whenever I make builds on my island. I'm basically just giving my villagers like everything that I had that I like, you know, little farmers markets or stuff like that. That I had and have, you know, I'm not like locked away in a tower or anything. I recently cut my hair even shorter. And by recently, I mean yesterday, because my hair is already pretty short and I'm kind of slowly working my way to potentially a pixie cut. And so I went pretty short yesterday. And I keep trying to run my fingers through my hair and I'm like, ah, I'm bald. But I'm really, really liking it this short. It's very fun. And you know how much I'm going to save on shampoo? It's wild. Oh, and my hairdresser lady is so nice. She is so sweet and like listens to everything that I want and helps guide me, but not like strong arm me into anything. This has been such a chatty video. Like half the time we're not even talking about Animal Crossing. Ooh, an Animal Crossing topic we can chat about is the Animal Crossing Lego sets. I was really upset that they didn't release a Stitches, and they might release Stitches in the future. You know, by no means is it definitely not happening. But someone commented on one of my posts and they were like, oh yeah, I just bought another one of the maple sets, or they took their first maple or whatever. And the point is that they painted maple to look like Stitches. And I was like, why haven't I done this yet? So yesterday I ran into Target and I bought myself another little baggy, a little maple baggy set. And I am so excited. I don't know. I'm going to have to prime it. I'm sure the plastic is really smooth. So I'm going to have to spray it down with primer or gesso or something to get more paint to stick. And I'm going to have to use really tiny brushes. This is going to take a lot of patience. And maybe it's just wishful thinking, but I really do think I can make it look decently good. I don't want to be too confident. I don't want to be cocky or anything, but I think I can make it look decent. Something else that I noticed while building Maple is that she has like a shorter stature than Julian or some of the other characters that I have. Her legs don't bend or hinge at the hips or anything like that. She's just so tiny, which would also be perfect for Stitches. You know, they're both cubs. I really want to redecorate this area. Something else I really wanted to get up to today was just giving all of my villagers a gift. I hardly ever give them gifts because I've given them most of the clothes I want them to wear and stuff like that, but they deserve it. So I'm just going to get out some wrapping paper and some fruit, and I'm going to go to town giving these lads and lasses some luxurious gifts. And by luxurious gifts, I mean wrapped fruit. All right, now let me just, you know, section all these out into groups of 2 in my inventory, which takes a little bit of forever, but that's fine. My villagers are worth it. I've got 10 little gifts in my pockets. Let's go find everybody and hand out some cherries. And Agnes is right here. Here's a gift. Ta-da! Ooh, a rugby uniform. Nice. Ooh, a deep conversation. Let's interrupt. Let's interrupt. You been working out? Is Teddy hitting on Meringue like a gym bro? I've got some pointers if you want them. Working out? Oh, a little I guess, but nothing serious. It doesn't really interest me. Bro, she's actually been like lifting weights and doing like, you know, like heavily weighted squats at home. She's like super ripped under that sweater and she's like, oh no, hee hee, I don't really work out. And she could really like tear your head off with her bare hooves. But working out is so much fun. I bet you just haven't found the right workout yet. This is partially true. I didn't really like working out before, and then in college I got really into weightlifting, and I'm not quite as much into weightlifting now. I'm more into fun exercises like, you know, going for a hike or doing a fun dance video or stuff like that. So I got so caught up on not enjoying workouts anymore, but I was like, oh, I do enjoy workouts. I just enjoy like a different type of workout now. It's funny how our tastes change like that. Oh, I ignored the rest of their conversation. Oops. Oh, thank you for watering my green mums, Meringue. What a babe. Oh, I was supposed to give them gifts, but let's get this balloon first. Where are you at? Hiya. Oh, I mean... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Yes, he bounced. I was like, there's too many flowers here, but he bounced so far. What do we get? A gingham picnic shirt. Fun. Let's run back and give gifts to these guys. Always good to see you. Yes, yes. Oh, wait. Oh, good. I didn't know if I clicked the right one at first. I really need to actually read things in Animal Crossing. I just am so used to spamming through the dialogue all the time. Ooh, an athletic outfit. Well, thank you. Definitely gonna wear that. An athletic outfit. She has extra athleisure and athletic outfits because she is secretly a big weightlifter. I knew it. I knew it. The little shading on Teddy's tail and ears is just so cute. Ooh, a blossom tea. I'll take it. I have no idea what a blossom tea is. Well, hello there, Cleo, my darling. I have a little snack for you. Oh, wait, shouldn't... Excuse me. Can I give you something? Jeez. Let me give you a gift. Ta-da! Here you are, mademoiselle. Ooh, she gave me a nice little Addis robe. Fancy. Who else am I missing? Probably anyone who's home right now. And sorry, I moved my microphone and I keep moving away from it, and then I realize because it's not in the exact same spot as it was, and then I have to like reposition myself in the right position. So gotta get used to that since I moved it. Dummy me. Stitches is here, but he's sitting down, so he won't take a gift from us, will he? Sitting? Oh, he did say sitting. Nice. Oh, my dear baby Roscoe is home. I'm coming, Roscoe. I have a gift. Look at this man. Oh, before he sits down. Don't sit down. I have a gift for you. I feel like every time I come in to their houses to give them a gift, they quickly sit down and I'm like, don't you dare. I also time traveled recently to do some stuff, and oh my goodness, all my villagers are like, you never talk to me anymore. And I'm like, chill, babe. We just talked yesterday. I just time traveled is all. Roscoe is so full of like old man phrases and jokes and stuff. Ooh, a track jacket. Man, all this athletic wear. Are my villagers trying to tell me something? Are they like, Jill, get back into the gym, honey. You're looking a little round, especially in the hands and the head. Maybe Stitches is standing up now. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, he is. Hi, bud. Now that you're standing up, I have a little snack for you. You should really appreciate snacks, given that you're a lazy villager and your #1 personality trait is liking snacks. Which also makes me a lazy villager, I suppose. A bath towel wrap. Okay, so I need to work out and I stink. Okay, got it. Thanks, guys. Thanks. We haven't given Julian a gift yet, and Coco might still be in her house, and Hippo might be too because they were earlier. Yeah, they both are. Sweet! Makes everyone so easy to find. Oh, well, duh, he's in here. He's the one cooking. Duh, Jill. I got a little gift for you since you're cooking. Maybe you can throw this in your dish and make it delish. I don't know who I just became there. I'm just gonna tuck that away for 5 minutes from now. Dude, me. I like buy a bunch of a Hippo's photo. Wait a minute. I know I already have Hippo's photo. How am I getting a second photo from him? I didn't know that can happen? Oh my goodness. Weird, but not unwanted. I will collect as many of their photos as they will give to me. I had no idea you could do that. Well, and Coco gave me her photo the other day after I like picked up a lost item for her, and I had no idea. Ooh, you know what? I guess that was a second photo for her too, because I'm pretty sure I do already have her photo. Weird. But I had no idea you could get it by picking up a lost item and returning it to them. Oh, I woke her up. Oh, and she's even wearing a Sleepy Time shirt, which she looks so cute in this shirt, by the way. I just gave this to her Simi recently. What are your like favorite clothes to give to your villagers? Who do you think looks good in what? I have very specific clothing that I give to each of my villagers. Like, okay, this matches their vibe. This doesn't. This goes with the aesthetic or the backstory that I'm going for. Just, you know, filling out my villager lore, if you will. Did she just give me a bowling t-shirt? Oh, wait a minute. It would have gone somewhere else. Yeah, a bowling shirt. Probably because she looks like a bowling ball with those 3 holes in her head. That's so mean. That's so mean. Don't say that, Jill. I have 2 presents left. One of them is Julian's and the others is Pietro's. So where are those smug boys at? Not in their houses, and I'm pretty sure I saw them both walking around outside, so... Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Aw, look at you. So adorable. I love to give Julian yellow clothes because it just pops so nicely on his blue fur. Very cute. Ooh, some flooring. That's different. And then hopefully Pietro is hanging around here somewhere. Oh, he is. Wow. Ask and ye shall receive. Here we go, bud. The last present. Everybody is running around in the background of this shot. Like, please, you already received your gifts. Give me a moment. Ooh, some round shades. I'll take those too. Yeah, let me put those on real quick. What are we working with? Oh yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Actually, this is kind of what my sunglasses in real life look like, so, you know. We're just keeping on with the trend of me dressing my Animal Crossing character exactly like myself. Well, that was most of the stuff that I wanted to get up to today. I do eventually want to revamp this garden, but that's gonna be a trial. That's not a today task. I know we didn't really accomplish a ton in this video, but I mostly just wanted to do a little Animal Crossing, just do a little whatever I felt like doing. I felt inspired to play, but I mostly just felt inspired to do little things that I felt like doing. So that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you feel like it, and have a great day.